You're watching Hurley Films.
What's up, YouTube? This is Adam with Hurley Films, and this is Casey. She's sort of agreed to be filmed. Not really, but I literally just got home from Las Vegas, Nevada at the SHOT Show 2023 with Brad, my partner, and our media company, Full Strut Media. And it's been a great week, but a lot has happened on the house, and I haven't seen any of it. And Casey's been here, but I haven't seen any of it. So I thought, what better way for me to go see what's happened on the house than to take you guys with us, so I can see what's happened and you can see what's happened, and then I'll have another video to upload so I don't not post something in 90 days again. So we'll see you over there at the house in a second. Is there any previews that you'd like to give? Any things that that they should be aware of before we get there?
It looks great. It is clean. The people cleaned it when they finished. I think they did spray foam, and there's only one spot that they were supposed to do that they haven't done yet. Maybe for a reason that we don't know. I'm excited to show you.
I've sort of had a secret peek because I have a security camera on the side of my shop building that's pointed at the house. So every now and then I would peek in and see what was happening, but I haven't gotten to get in it yet. So you guys will get to experience it with us firsthand. It looks like Uncle Austin's been out here cutting cedar trees down in his creek, getting ready for the disc golf course modifications, I would assume. But lots of trees have been cut down, actually. And when I left, this pond had a considerable amount of water in it. And it is, look at this, bone dry, minus a tiny little puddle right there. So Oklahoma is still very much so in a drought, and not that a lot of you also aren't experiencing that same thing, but we need water. I've passed 2 or 3 wheat fields now, and the wheat's about that tall. So it's been really rough. Casey was trying to get me to show you the cows when I was driving by a minute ago. Like they're all just standing at the fence, like, where's our food? So that's gonna be on the to-do list for today.
Enough about the cows. You see this siding?
Okay, we're here, so.
The siding got finished.
Okay, so here it is.
Looks good.
All the siding is on. Wow. That looks a lot different than it did when I left. There's still some siding work that needs to be done, some cornice work, like right here.
That might be why they didn't spray yet, because I think this is all open still on that.
Yeah. Well, there's some things that still need to be done that will probably actually have the same guys. This is what happens every time it rains. Look at this moat that fills up. But there's some little few things that need to be done. So like all of this is going to get smart siding, smart side board, which is the same material that's on this part of the soffit. But the company that was here doing this Hardy board, which is a lot more expensive than this, we are going to contract to come and put the rest of this on, but they told me that was going to be for a later date. But this looks really good. I like it.
Where's the outlet that was going to be in the corner over there?
I don't know. Maybe they haven't put it in. They may have run the wire for it, but they haven't put the actual box in or anything yet. So we'll see. Now we're going in, and wow, spray foam is in. Okay. Alrighty then.
It's quiet.
It's so much more quiet.
Even on the windy day the other day, it was quiet in here.
Yeah, see, and we had them do 4 inches in all of the walls.
Is that more than last time?
No. Well, some of them they did 6 inches in some spots. Like right here, these are 2x6s, and you can see it's not fully flush, but it's definitely filled up quite a bit. It's crazy how it actually feels a lot colder in here right now than outside because the insulation is doing its job. This is an area that still needs to be fixed, that didn't get quite done right by the framers. Like, you can see that this gap here is like 34 inches, so it's pretty big. And also that line there is sloped down, so that's needs to be fixed, but we'll get there eventually. But yeah, it looks like they did really good with all the foam. Everything's completely sealed up. They've got all of the boards are like caulked. They even foamed the windows and the gaps. This looks really good. Also, something that I didn't tell Casey we were going to do until a few days ago is I had him spray some insulation into the cavities under the second floor. That way it hopefully will reduce some of the sound of the pandemonium that will be happening upstairs when we get to do that stuff. What do you think?
It's awesome. I'm excited.
They chipped the hole up so they could get ready to... This was a boo-boo on my part, because that was supposed to be a box like one of those that are over there in the middle, but this box, I screwed up that part of it. It looks like the plumbers have been out here. They chipped this spot up. That looks awesome. They chipped this spot up so they can get this stuff moved. Same thing with over there with that riser. Tubs are in here in the house, ready to go. Here's another tub. Looks good. We did the same Jetta bathtubs. These were a little bit more expensive than like just a cheapo bathtub from Lowe's or Home Depot, but they're bigger, deeper, they're thicker material. Like you can see this plywood base on them. Like this stuff, they're just a lot more heavy-duty lifetime tub. Okay, we're doing a test here. Casey's going to go up the stairs where there is no insulation and then go onto the insulated part, and we'll see if there's a difference. Oh, okay. All right, go walk in the other room. Like, make loud noises. I mean, we can hear that. You know, it'll help doesn't mean it's going to make it silent. But, wow. That looks pretty white. Looks really good. I was curious to know how they were going to do these areas with all... Looks like they just kind of moved it out of the way, sprayed it. Wow, they did a really good job. I love it when a contractor comes in and does what they say they're going to do. There's nothing better than having a company come in and do a good job. And you know, and Keith's like that. Like, we weren't going to have to worry about Keith. Like, he was going to do a good job. Like, even up under here, like, all of this is sprayed. All of it sprayed. They even did, like, some of these interior walls that didn't need it. That feels nice. We are moving and shaking. Like, Brant, our GC and our friend, he told me that like they are ordering. They had a guy come out and to do a sheetrock takeoff. Like, so the next video you guys can see, they may be putting up sheetrock. It's happening. It's happening real fast. This is still all open. They could have done some netting or whatever they call that material over this, but It may have also just been not clear that we did want to get this part done, but that's not a big deal. Like, that would take them no time at all to come in here and lay some foam in this area, so we would have a insulated attic storage area. So that's not a big deal. Stuff like this, she just can't help herself.
So do we need to pick out flooring?
What's next is I have to get the rest of these thresholds cut out. I should have cut that one out. Now it's got a piece of caulking down under it. To do it. But it looks really good, I think. Is there anything that you would change at this point?
The back door. That's all.
You want to take everybody and talk to them about the back door? Maybe get their opinion on what we think we should do.
Okay, so this is the door from the kitchen to the back patio, and we went with a slider because when we were in the showroom, the slider was big and pretty, and we could open it with our pinky. It slid nice and smooth. It wasn't heavy, and so we went against our gut and went with the slider, hoping we would love it, and we actually don't really like it that much. So right now, it's not opening easy. I definitely cannot open it with my pinky. Josie cannot open it. She has to do her foot thing that she does at the bunkhouse or use the other door. But the main thing I don't love is just that when you open it, there's not a very wide space right here. So I think about coming home from the grocery store with bags on both arms. So I only make one trip in the car to the house. And then getting to this point and having to turn sideways, shimmy through, and then use the elbow to close the not so light door. What's your opinion? Should we keep it or should we switch it out?
What are you thinking that you would switch it to?
We would switch it to a French door because it would open, we'd have a wider space when we use the door. It also provides double doors that can be opened if you're bringing in like a big piece of furniture.
Basically what we were going to do in the first place, and for some reason, I don't know why we did this. Like, looking back on it now, like, what were we thinking?
I think the one we saw in the showroom was wider, or maybe just because it was inside.
I think it was mainly because it was also a different brand. Like, this brand, I don't know if they had this one there, because the thing that drives me the most nuts, not only is it not easy to open, and not only is the gap like as wide as I am, like, hold that for me. Like, just, like, I'm standing here comfortably right now, but it's not very much extra room. But the thing that bothers me the most is down here. The threshold is taller than my foot. So, like, having to get out of this, that's something that even the bunkhouse door across the street, it has a very low threshold. I don't know if it's just because it's aluminum, but it sucks because we spent money on it. But at the same time, it's like, do you want that for the rest of your life when now would be the easiest time to switch it out? Because to switch it out at this point, we haven't painted yet, and it would just be removing this piece of trim and those pieces of trim and cutting back the hardy board a little bit in both directions, having the hole framed out right, and then putting in the new door. But then, how much did the new door cost? I think it was right at like 2,000 bucks. So then we've bought this door, which I think this one was like 1,800, and then the door we would want is 2,000. So now you have basically another $2,000 loss, unless we could sell it. So
our goal is to clean off the break-ins.
yeah, this was a hawk that got into the house, so that he left us with that gift when it was on the ground.
Try to sell it.
We'll see. Let us know what you think down in the comments, what you think we should do. I think we're leaning towards the take it out and sell it. But it's just, again, it's more money in the budget for it. But that's your house update. Is there anything else that you wanted to show everybody?
I don't think so.
So like the next things that are about to happen is the brick wainscot is about to go around the whole bottom of the entire house. That's gonna be probably this coming week. So I'm leaving again. My last week that I'm gonna be gone. I'm ready to be done with traveling. It's been an awesome 2 weeks of travel. Like we've done a lot of stuff with my business, with Brad and I's company and the TV show as well. But it is exhausting and it's not fun being away from home and family and not sleeping in your own bed and all that stuff. But I will be in Mexico all next week filming for the TV show for Final Ascent Outdoors, as we're going on a mule deer hunt in the Sonoran Desert in Mexico. So it's gonna be an insane trip. But that's the house update, and I guess we'll just see you guys on the next video.
We're gonna put a porch swing right here. And that is perfect.
The porch, honey.
So pretty.
I got the lights.
Pretend you're sitting on the swing with me.
This is what it would be.
Ah.
It's not as comfortable as I wished it would be. Cool. Look, they even got all of the lights in. I like how all of these came right in the middle of a joist. That's gonna be fun.